boys and girls. This morning I'm going to read a story called Adrift. It's an odd couple of polar bears. So, new one I had found on Pinterest. I search Pinterest a lot, and this is a new one that I found. So I'm kind of anxious to see it. I've never read it before, so this is my first time to read it. So, Adrift. Carl and Hazel are not friends. Carl thinks Hazel is mean. She never wants to play with the other polar bears. She doesn't talk very much. She likes to sit and daydream in a quiet spot by the water. Hazel isn't mean. She is just shy. Hazel thinks Carl is too loud and that he smells like old fish, which he does a little. One night there is a big crack. When they wake up, both Carl and Hazel are alone. In one direction, their home is getting farther and farther away, and then the other direction is an endless sea. As they float south, the ice floe melts and melts and melts until... Hi, it's me, Carl, from land. I remember you. Of all the polar bears, Carl is stuck with the one who doesn't like to talk. Of all the polar bears, Hazel is stuck with the one who talks too much. There is only one thing left to do. This is my side. You can't come past this wall. Then one morning, wow, hi birds, I'm Carl. After that, they got closer and closer. They play games. I spy with my bare eye something blue. They take turns getting dinner. They sing songs. Row, row, row your boat. Carl always sings the loudest. And sometimes they just sit quietly and look at the water. What are you thinking about? After a while, Carl doesn't smell too much like old fish. Or maybe Hazel has just gotten used to it. Those two look like two bears. I see them too. Sometimes Hazel worries that the ice will all melt before they see land. But she doesn't tell Carl. She doesn't want him to be worried. One morning, there's a tiny sliver of land on the horizon. It gets bigger and bigger. We're saved! They imagine what they will do when they get to the new place. I will eat and eat. Do you think there are fish in the new place? I will run and explore and sit by myself. The land looks so big, bigger even than the ocean. Suddenly, they miss their little ice floe. Hazel! Carl! You're my best friend, Hazel, even when you're quiet. You're my best friend too, Carl, even if you talk a lot. And they lived cozily ever after. What a cute story that was. Called Adrift. I like how it talks about people being totally opposite. One who talks, one who's quiet. It doesn't matter. Your friends can be just like you, or they can be the opposite of you. So, adrift. Think about that when you are making friends. Think about that. Friends don't have to be just like you. All right? That is today's story called Adrift.